What's going on, boys? It's Flaws. In this video, we're going to be talking about the ultimate default guide on the T side on Ancient. So starting off with mid nades, at the start of the round, I'll push up against this pillar right here. Then I'll aim where this arch touches the top of the roof right here, and just jump throw. That's for red room. On the left side, you can do something pretty similar. Just come down from these two pyramids to the point where they touch and jump to like that. If you want to smoke donut, it's right here, this dark leaf and this light leaf, like where those two patches meet. Just jump through right there. So those first two do the exact same thing. They're both going to smoke out red room. That second one goes over the top right there and lands so that anyone that's playing that donut position's cut out from mid. So what I like to do also is if the CTs are kind of pushing down mid pretty frequently, I'll come right here, throw a molly like this, throw a nade off the back wall. And what that does is any CTs that are still trying to fight this mid position can't really fight inside the molly, so they'll go behind it. And that nade's going to do a lot of damage to them as they're trying to spam you out in middle. It just kind of makes it so that the CTs are easier to kill later in the round if they are going for that early aggression. If they do, it tend to like smoke you off. A cool response that I like to this is push up against this wall, then I'll aim right here where there's like this curved crack in this brick. Just come out, throw the molly like this. That's going to land on the box, making it so that the CTs can't just peek your team towards cave. That makes it so that you guys can actually have a little bit more time to get set up in mid before the CTs start to fight your team, taking the B site or taking cave. From here, what you can also do is at the start of the round, if you kind of get the timing right, when the CTs are coming out, what you can do is aim at the shadow where it touches the bottom of the wall, aim slightly to the left, and just jump through your nade like this. That's going to do a decent amount to the CTs that are dropping over towards donut, which is pretty common, or if the CTs are just running down here, it's still going to do a decent amount of damage to them before they can take mid control. So a couple different things, a couple different ways you can utilize your utility to take mid control, and I think those are pretty helpful, and those are the ones that I tend to use. You can also obviously throw flashes for your team as well, and if they do smoke you out, there's obviously that nade that you can throw so that your teammates can peek inside of it, or you can throw it high right here so that your team can maybe opt through that smoke. But that's kind of how I like to take mid. If you do actually get this mid control and you want to start to work a split towards A, what I like to do is push up against this wall right here. You'll find this little window or whatever this is in the corner of this building. Just aim right at it and throw your smoke over the top. You can either throw this as a fake, or you can use this to get your position to cut off those rotates from B, which is pretty strong. So a couple different ways you can take mid, and those are the nades that I tend to use when I'm defaulting. Once I'm going towards the B position, if I'm throwing all the nades for my team, a couple different ways that I like to hit the site right here is in this corner. You'll find this X on the wall. Just aim where it touches this leaf right here, and then at the top right of that. So like this, follow it up till it touches that leaf right there, and just jump throw. Then you're gonna aim where the sunlight hits this piece right here, jump throw right at the middle of that. And then you can smoke cave by coming right here. I don't tend to do it, but I'll just show it real quick in case you want to try it out. That smoke right here is great because if anyone's opping this angle, they can't see anything until they're fully peeked out, or they're going to play behind it. Where it's long, great smoke as well. No one can see unless they push through it. And that cave one's great because if anyone's playing in cave, they're kind of locked out of the round if everyone on your team does actually swing up that ramp position. So a couple different nades from the same spot as well. You can kind of pick and choose which ones you want, but I tend to ask for one smoke and one molly. The reason for this is I come right here to this point, I'll throw this smoke, I'll throw this smoke, and I'll start to throw the mollies on the side. So first one, I'll aim at this dot right here, take 2 steps forward while walking, and throw it over the top like that. Second molly is right here, come down from this dot to this dot right in the middle, and jump throw. That's for ninja. So first one's for back of sight. Anyone that's playing back sight has to kind of peek out. You can throw some flashes up here that'll blind them. The second one lands for ninja. If anyone's playing there, they're going to be forced out. And you basically can take the site for free. Obviously not actually for free, but it feels free when your team just has to run into people that are out in the open, fully blind. So those flashes I like to throw right here. A couple different ways you can throw them. You can just throw them like on the fly. Just make sure you're getting them deep enough so that they're actually popping, so any CTs that are looking towards this ramp position will be blind. You can also throw them over the top. I don't intend to do this, but just aim it anywhere at this B. Throw them over the top like this with a walk. That's going to do a really good job of helping your team get up ramp and get out onto the site. Pretty much it for the B setup. At the start of the round, you can also throw like a molly while coming out. Just aim right here as you're running up. Does a decent job of just kind of cutting off the CTs and making so they can't run down at the start. If you want to molly the cave position at the start, you'll find this longer brick right here. Just aim basically in the middle, slightly to the right of it as you're coming up. It's a lot easier to actually throw it once you practice it, I promise you, but right here, like that. I actually missed it there, but that's why you pull it slightly to the right. There we go. That should... Oh, no. One more try. It's those nerves, guys, I'm telling you. There we go. That should do it. But if you can get that one, it lands inside a cave and actually does a really good job of mollying the CT out from actually taking control. And if your teammates are running up here, they can hear the CT taking damage if they are pushing through it. So let me just show it again just to make sure that you guys know that it's not actually that hard to throw. Like that, as you're running up. Does a really good job of mulling out cave, but I did miss it a couple times, so keep that in mind. While you're taking right here, this cave position, you can throw a flash for your teammates by just throwing it off this wall like this. Just come to this back wall, walk up, throw a flash like this. Your team can fight with it. Any CTs that are holding this cave position are going to be blind. Even run it if you really want, but make sure you're not throwing it too hard, where it goes like that. So like this. Come up. I guess you can cross this stone right here. As long as you're across that, should be good. Your team can just run right up with it and start to take this cave position. With that, molly is also a great way to take it, but that's pretty much it for B as well. I'm gonna go towards A. Towards the A site, what I like to do, at the start of the round, I'll push right here. Then I'll aim and find, so there's like these 3 right here. Just aim to the middle one. So 1, 2. I guess that's kind of how I remember it. Jump throw. Then you're gonna aim where the corner of this building meets right here. That's for CT. That first one goes for donut. Goes deep enough so that any CTs playing behind it will be fully exposed as they come out. The second one goes for CT. Anyone that's playing in that CT smoke can't really see anything, and it should be an easy way to get it onto the site. For mollies, when you're coming into the site, a couple different ways you can molly back a site. I tend to just throw it off this wall like here. That way if anyone's playing this headshot angle, they're going to be pushed into the smoke, or they're going to be pushed into the open. You can also smoke CT from here, so like this, come out, throw it off of this wall on the right side while running. Like that. You can do a good job of just blooming. That one actually might be a little rough, but it does actually kind of space out and smoke out CT for you. That's pretty much it for playing Ancient on my defaults. I guess the other couple things I will say are, when you're coming out here on site, throw a molly off of this box. I don't really see it enough, and it's a really solid molly for any CTs that are trying to sit behind this big box position and play around it. Besides that though, I think that's pretty much it for how to default on Ancient. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments down below. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.